me. You're being so fucking annoying.
Ready? What are we supposed to say?
A few moments later.
Welcome back to Pardon Me.
That was so cheesy.
I thought it was great.
Later.
Welcome back to Pardon Me. So today we have a few topics for you guys. I know we've been going for a while, but we back. Saba, she acting crazy over here. I don't know what's wrong with her. So the first topic that I want to talk about is T.I. and his daughter. What's his daughter's name?
Deja.
So everybody's been talking about him and his daughter because he apparently told the world that he gets checkups with his daughter at the gyno. So I don't know, a lot of people have some ways that they feel about that. I personally, I feel like people made it a bigger deal than it really is. It is pretty crazy, but I'm not stepping on nobody's parenting. Like, I mean, you parent how you parent and your kids turn out how they turn out. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So I'm not concerned, but you want to walk into the story?
It was a podcast, Miguel's wife's podcast.
Oh, I'm not sure the podcast.
Everybody got a podcast now, girl.
Facts.
I don't even know how the topic came up, but he pretty much said, like, his daughter doesn't have, like, she's still a virgin or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he said when she goes to the doctor, I guess for her yearly checkup or whatever it is, he put a sign on the door and said, like, gyno appointment tomorrow at 10 a.m. or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then she goes to the doctor with him, and then they check and make sure her hymen is still intact to verify that she's a virgin.
That's crazy.
Which, okay, cool. You may not be having vaginal sex, but I mean, that don't mean your daughter is innocent, okay? I feel like if you do this too, like, you like, okay, I understand the idea behind it. He's trying to be like a super dad. He's trying to show his great parenting skills. But that's not really great parenting, because when you really restrict a child or a person and tell them don't do that, they're going to want to do that thing so much more because you're telling them not to do it. Like, if he just made it an open space, I don't want you to have sex, but if something happens, you need to come tell me or your mom if you feel like this or that or that. You can, you know what I'm saying? She's probably not even going to be that interested. Like, okay. It's kind of the same idea, like, if you never could go to parties and stuff in high school or when you were at your parents' house, like me, and then when you go to college, you're gonna go buck wild, like me.
I mean, I think that it's more so not even just her, like, him monitoring her sexual activity. Like, I think it's more so him being controlling over somebody who kind of should be able to establish their own independence, being a young woman, getting used to her own body. Like, he's a man. Like, he can't really understand. Like, I get her mom being the one who might be down her throat about that, but if she's not even keeping up with that, I don't feel like it's necessary for your dad to be, because that's very uncomfortable. That's kind of teaching her a mindset thing that a man should be responsible or in charge of your body. Exactly. So, like, what is she gonna think when she has a man or the first guy she might lose it to? He's gonna be able to have a control over her and what she's doing, because that's the standard that her dad is setting up for her. So I just think it's more than just him monitoring, like, whether she's being sexually active. It's like a psychological thing, and that's what I don't completely agree with.
This is my thing too. For T.I., it's such a big contradiction. If he was a pastor, if he was the most holiest man on this earth, okay, I will understand. Like, I get it. You feel me? Like, you not doing that stuff yourself. You don't want your kids, you know, okay, it makes sense. On brand for you, okay? Not saying this right, not saying this wrong. It makes sense. This nigga, T.I., I mean, that's my uncle, but Jesus Christ. He be out here allegedly having threesomes with his wife, be cheating on his wife, be having a whole side bitch, be messing with this, that, and that, and he gonna turn around and tell your daughter, we gotta go check your hymen?
I feel like it's more embarrassing to her than anything.
Absolutely. He owes her a public apology. And he's going on Red Table Talks with Jada.
I think everybody can't wait for that.
T.I. is a wordsmith, so he probably gonna be dancing his way around all the questions. Expeditiously in my honest journey. Like, he gonna be saying everything except for the answer. Like,
right. Like, he's so PR trained. I don't have time for it. I feel like, sorry for his daughter, you know what I mean? I'm sure niggas is sliding all through her DMs.
She deactivated her Instagram and her Twitter account.
Damn.
It's too much. Nobody wants all this attention on their private life. Like, nobody needs to know this. It's a hot mess, and I want T.I. to apologize to his daughter. That's my final word.
I want him to apologize to you.
Mona has been busy. Okay, guys. Mona, what's her name? Mona Scott. My girl has been busy these last couple weeks, okay? So the whole thing came out where April and Fizz said that they were in a relationship. So April is Omarion's baby mama. If y'all know the infamous group B2K. Bump, bump, bump. So April and Fizz are dating now. And they met like on the cast of Love and Hip Hop or something like that. Pretty much, she was getting dragged because they're like, oh, you gonna go to the person that's like your like baby daddy's brother, pretty much, right? Because they were in the same group, so they're like brothers, pretty much. That's nasty. Why would you do that? And this, that. So what do you think about it, Rachel? Because I got my own opinions, but I'm gonna tell y'all after Rachel.
I feel like sis can do whatever she wants. Like, I get there's a violation going on there, but love is love, y'all. Like, I'm all for love. We done seen snippets of them kind of like talking and hanging out like over the course of a couple years, so I'm not surprised this happened, but I really do feel like they're really in love. So that's why I'm not even like, I don't feel no ways about it. And I feel like the internet's making it bigger than it really is, because Omarion and Fizz ain't really that close. I mean, they used to be. They used to be, but they probably used to be before he was with April.
Okay, so this is what I think. I feel like in LA, it's for celebrities to date. They just keep mixing and matching because I don't understand. Is there not enough people in LA? Like, y'all don't have nobody else to date?
That's Atlanta too, though.
No, bruh, no. I'm sorry. I would not feel comfortable dating somebody who was close to my baby daddy. Like, why?
I wouldn't.
Is there not anybody else left in the world? I'm confused. What's going on here? And then I don't ever want it to be a situation ever where two of my exes sit around and be like, ha 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 ha, you know, Salva, when no.
But do you feel like Omarion should be bothered by it? Because I feel like everybody was kind of speaking for him, like, oh my gosh, Omarion should be bothered. Oh, he got the most unbothered mentality. He's unbothered because it's not that big of a deal. Like, that's
I don't
really
think
how
that
I
it's
feel.
not that big of a deal. I think he's unbothered because he doesn't want her anymore. So it's like, I don't care.
Exactly.
But the principle that this man used to be your kid's uncle, essentially, before they was alive, uncle, right? And now that's they stepdaddy. It's a little weird. I don't like that.
Does this rule apply for everybody? Like, do you have people, of course you wouldn't want your friend to do this to you because it's kind of shady, but like, do we all have people who you're like, that ex is completely off limits, and some where you're just like, I really don't give a fuck?
It doesn't matter if I care about the guy or not. It's a fucking principle. Like, y'all dirty as fuck and don't ever talk to me again. And I hope you get pregnant, ugly bitch. And I hope he leave you too. Like, that's what I would be saying. I don't care if I don't want him anymore or not. That's not the point of it. You?
Depends on what ex.
So you think it's different per...
I mean, I'm still gonna be tight. You're right, it's the principle. But if it's an ex, like if it's like one of my exes that I was really with and I was really sad about, yeah. If it's the last nigga I talked to, bitch, you can have him. Bitch, you can have him. I don't give a fuck. Like, that ain't shit. Like,
that's dirty. That's stank. It's more people on this earth is the moral of my statement. Like, this is the whole thing that I'm trying to say. There's more people. Like, why you gotta date this nigga? What is so special about him? Okay, what's the next topic?
All right, no, since we're already talking about Love and Hip Hop, we're gonna segue into talking about
Ray J. That's why I said Mona was busy. This was my second point.
Busy.
See, I forgot.
She got storylines on top of storylines.
Okay. Next season gonna be popping, obviously.
She in that bag.
So, Ray J and Princess and their daughter Melody. Their daughter name is Melody. So allegedly they get in an argument. He leaves her. He goes to another hotel, and then I think fans found out where he was, so he kept switching hotels. So he went to like 3 hotels later. He finally settled down there. So when Ray J went to the other hotel or whatever, I guess he got like a suite or whatever. He had a party, so he invited some strippers. Regardless, he was around some other women. And that's cheating enough for me, if you ask me. Shit. Then Ray J posted a picture. He's like, Soul Train Music Awards, I'm so thankful for my family, something. Meanwhile, he blocked Princess's number so she can't contact him. So she commented under the picture and was like, okay, but you left us stranded and you blocked my number, but you over here posting family pictures. And she was like, bye, ugly. And then she goes on Instagram. I don't know if she's on live or she's like making videos on her story, but she's like, yeah, so Ray J left us stranded, I'm done, this and that. She's going off. So allegedly she's getting a divorce from him.
Are you serious? She's saying she's getting a divorce.
But this is the thing, people feel like,
first of all, you knew who you married.
Thank you, Rachel.
You knew who you married.
You know who you married. This is the same man who pushed your ass in the pool on season season what? 2 of Love and Hip Hop? Like,
exactly.
you know who you messing with,
Exactly.
sis. This nigga straight Heisman your ass into the pool.
Exactly.
Why you think?
Why do you
because
think
you
he
put
changed?
Mrs. and Mr. in front of it and had a wedding ceremony that was gonna change anything. Okay.
All it did was just distract
Listen
things for a little
here.
bit, give y'all something to focus on. But just having a family for niggas who ain't shit is hard. Men cannot commit to a family. You gotta realize, after the wedding and the cake and the kids and the pregnancy, y'all a family who gonna have real problems. Like, people don't think about all that. They just be thinking about, let's get straight to it. I want to start a family with you, but not the work that goes into it.
And this is the thing too. People have bad relationships in the beginning or a little rocky, and then they can go through it. You know what I'm saying? But for them, I think the foundation is not solid.
Exactly.
So it's just a hot mess. Like, I think both of them have bad tempers. When they go off, they're like, so then nothing gets solved. Bitch, I'm fucking nervous now. Anytime somebody come up to me, excuse me, ma'am, do you know the Lord? I'll be, I seen the post on Instagram, virtual voice. I seen the post on Instagram. You not finna kidnap me.
I feel like the whole sex trafficking thing is kind of
It got everybody paranoid.
It does. I ain't gonna lie. I be outside checking my surroundings before I go to my car, making sure ain't no white vans next to me. Exactly. Because it is kind of a scary situation, but I feel like it's something that's already been there. We're just bringing like a lot of awareness to it, and like a lot of people are kind of like tweeting it, reposting it, and it's kind of making it become a big thing. But it's something that has already kind of been, it's already been bad. It's already been there. It's already been happening.
And then on Twitter, I find a lot of people be like putting up scenarios and situations that might not even be true.
Yeah.
Or they'll be recording something and they'll be like, oh my God, so I was in this Uber and then this guy was like, you want to go on it? And they just be telling the story because they be trying to go viral. And I'm like, this is not the moment for that, sis.
No, absolutely. I mean, I agree. I think like it's really kind of become this thing that got everyone kind of on alert watch, but at the same time, I don't think you should be more paranoid than you were previously, because, you know, as long as you know and you're not putting yourself in bad situations, I don't really think that it's like somebody gonna snatch you up while you at the gym or some shit like that.
Let me tell y'all, so I think a big part of it too is I don't think I'm gonna get, or I don't think a majority of people are getting kidnapped per se for like exactly the sex trafficking thing too. I know that's big, and they say it's a big hub in Atlanta too, which I've been here all my life, I don't really know. But I think there's also like a black market for like organs and stuff like that.
For sure.
Like, your organs are expensive, so they will like take you and like kill you and like sell your organs overseas, and people are sick as fuck, so just be careful.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. You just gotta be careful.
Everybody ain't your
friend.
friend.
You tell people you carrying, you packing, whatever you gotta say to get them off.
Don't let me go get the get. I'm gonna pop the trunk. Everybody's not your friends, okay? If y'all haven't heard about the Alexis Crawford situation.
Oh my gosh, that is a hot mess.
Everybody is not your friend. Be very careful how you use the word friend, okay?
Be very careful who you just let in your like space, like who you have in your home, who home you go to. You just gotta be careful wherever you go. You can't use your judgment no more. Like, that's not enough. Like, you gotta actually like Google some of these motherfuckers, like for real. Like, you can't just be sitting here, he's a good guy, he seems like he has manners. That don't mean shit. Like, that don't mean nothing, bro. I can know people for several years and I still don't really know them. They do some shit every day that I'm like, I'm kind of questioning your character. So,
and that's me too. Like, I be like, no, like I can tell this person is a good person. Like, I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt.
No,
I'm like, he got good vibes. She got good vibes. Like, we hung out. She's cool. He's cool. And they're like, nah, you don't know people.
It's topic time.
Rachel, this is so corny saying it together. I'm just telling you.
Everybody, it's topic time. So the topic that we're talking about this week is something that I just really want to like address, because this is kind of becoming an issue as I date. So
in Atlanta, okay, go ahead and highlight that part.
Specifically, is it okay to ask a dude that you dating or talking to, what's his sexual preference? Like, are you gay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I really feel like there's so many people out here who live in two different lives, and sometimes you just really need a specific, direct answer. Like, you're not trying to dance around it. Do you like women or men, or do you like both? Like, I just need you to tell me. And I'm not even trying to offend you when I ask. I just want to really know so I can understand. Because I've had a scenario where I've asked a person and it's literally like bit me in the butt. Like, they literally like never got past it, and it kind of like ruined our relationship, and it just didn't work out. Sava?
Yes?
What are your thoughts on this?
So for me, I don't know. Like, I've never been in a situation where, like, okay, I think guys do this sometimes in a joking way where they be like, girl, or something like that. If it's a joke, I don't take it too seriously. You know what I mean? But if it's OD, like you were telling me about this dude, if it's too much, it's gonna be like, so, I don't know. It probably would just turn me off and I wouldn't even ask. I'm just gonna stop talking to you anyway. I feel like if a guy's really like comfortable in his sexual orientation and you did ask him that question, like if somebody asked me, am I gay? Am I gonna get offended and stop talking to them? No, because I know I'm not fucking gay. So me, I probably would never ask one, because that's kind of a bold ass question to ask. Because what are you gonna say?
Well, what
do you say?
Why isn't it bold
yes?
though?
What do you say if the nigga says yes?
I could be like, well, that's not what I'm into. Like, you know what I mean? There's some girls who are into that. I be at the club, I see girls with dudes, whoa, making a sandwich together. Like, I see this outside all the time in Atlanta. Like, there is females who are down with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not them. I can point you in that direction if that's what you need. I feel like it's a bold question, but I'm trying to say, why is it such a bold question? Why does it have to be?
I feel like a reason why guys don't want to be like open about their sexual orientation is because it's not okay for a guy to be gay. It's more accepted for a girl to say, I'm bisexual, I'm gay, I'm straight, obviously. Whatever her sexual orientation is, it's open because it's okay for a girl. Because what is the worst outcome, or like what is the extreme of a girl being gay, right? It's a girl with another girl. Okay, like for a guy in his mind, 2 girls, great, love it. It's not a bad thing. For a guy, it's a lot. That's why a lot of dudes be keeping that shit low key. Now, if you want to be on, keep your sexual preference under wraps, that's fine. But I don't think it's fair to be having sex with a woman and a man. You know what I'm saying? Because you mixing around a little gumbo soup, and we probably don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe the person might be open to it and you might surprise yourself. I feel like it shouldn't be a serious. It shouldn't be a question if I have to ask you that you feel like you super defensive about it, that you feel like you gotta stop talking to me, or you feel like I'm coming for your masculinity. All right, that was it for our show. I'm glad you guys stayed tuned with us. I hope y'all watched the whole episode. We will have a podcast soon. Thanks for watching. Continue to watch, subscribe. Play us with your family.
Period.
Give y'all
Play
something to
us on
talk
your
about.
TV, but don't come try to play us, okay? Period.